Hey guys, it's Miss Owens. I've missed you so much, but I hope that you all had fun during our text feature lessons because text features are probably, you know what I'm going to say, some of my favorite things. I say this about everything. Jeez, I just love teaching and reading and math so much. I think everything's my favorite. But now that we have finished our text feature unit, it is time to move on to something else. And so we are doing something that not gonna lie, it is what I call one of our most difficult things to do. And it's easy when we do it with things in our life that we see every day. But then when you do it with a story, it becomes way more difficult. So right now, you need to make sure your listening ears are turned on and you are focusing on me and the computer so that we can break apart our new standard that we're going to be learning for reading, okay? You need to have your reading notebook and a pencil, and that's all you need for today, okay? In the directions on your lesson plans, it said to go ahead and fill out your table of contents, and I hope you've already done that. If you haven't, you need to pause the video now, and you need to go ahead and put in your table of contents comparing and contrasting, or compare and contrast. Either one is fine. And once you've done that in your table of contents, flip over to that next page in your notebook and go ahead and write your title again, okay? Remember, your title is comparing and contrasting, or compare and contrast. You can pause the video here, remember, so that you can write your title and write your stuff in your notebook and you don't get behind, because we don't want you to get behind. Miss Owens isn't in class with you, so I don't see how quickly you're writing. So be sure that you pause the video when you need to, okay, guys? Awesome. Now, our new standard and new topic for language arts or reading is comparing and contrasting. And the major questions that we have when we're comparing and contrasting things are, okay, what does that even mean? Comparing and contrasting, that sounds really strange. Like, I don't even understand that. Well, comparing and contrasting means how is something alike or how is something different? So go ahead and write that question down now. How is something alike or how is something different? Another thing that comparing and contrasting can mean is how is something similar or how is something different? Similar. And if you notice, I have alike and I have similar stacked on top of each other. And that's because alike and similar mean the exact same thing. In my class, we do gestures to teach things, and I would do alike and similar like this. They come together because that means the same thing, okay? So how is something similar? And then our gesture for different is this. How is something different? Because it means they're opposites. So alike is in the middle, they're the same. Different is the outside, the opposite. Okay? And then right underneath that, we're going to write our definitions. So similarities are how things are alike or the same, and differences are how things are different or not similar. Or you could even put, ooh, I should have added this, not alike. How things are not similar, how things are different, or how they're not alike. Awesome. Pause your video now, guys, so that you can write your definitions down, okay? I know it's a lot of writing, but this is the only day. Remember, the first day is always the day you have to write the most because you have to write down your new vocabulary. After this day, you don't have to write that much, okay? So pause your video now, and I'll still be here when you get back. Got it? Good. Now that you have finished writing down your definitions, you've written down your main questions. How is something similar or different? How is something alike or different? And you wrote down your definitions down here. Let's look at our teachers. Okay, now I have our teachers at the bottom. I'm going to take my face off so y'all aren't focusing on my face, and now you can focus on our screen. Okay, so bye, face. Awesome. So down at the bottom of our screen, we have our teachers. We have Miss Martin. These are all of our third grade teachers. We have Miss Rouse. We have Miss Joyce. We have Miss Harris. we have Miss Scarborough, and we have Miss Owens. Now, you guys obviously don't have these pictures in your notebook, and you do not have to write their names, and you do not have to draw our pictures, okay? I just put them down here because I'm going to show you some examples, okay? If Miss Owens says, how are these teachers similar and how are they different? I can look at them, and just by looking at the pictures, I know that, okay, wait, Miss Owens and Miss Harris both have blonde hair or blondish hair. And Miss Scarborough, Miss Joyce, Miss Martin, and Miss Rouse all have dark hair or brownish hair. So these four teachers are all alike, and I need to move that different, but it's okay. These four teachers are all alike, or they're similar. And Miss Harris and I are similar. We have blonde hair, and these teachers all have brown hair. So that's a way that we're all similar. All right, let's put us all back down here again, okay? Let's look at some more. Let's compare and contrast the teachers. Let's compare teachers that are in the old trailers at school, or the trailers that are along the sidewalk. So Miss Rouse's trailer, or we like to call them chateaus, her trailer is along the sidewalk. Then it's Miss Martin's trailer, it's along the sidewalk. Then Miss Scarborough's trailer is along the sidewalk, and then Miss Joyce's trailer is along the sidewalk. Whoa, that's kind of crazy actually, because these people all are similar also because they all have dark hair. Now Miss Owens and Miss Harris have the new trailers, and our trailers are behind the other ones. So that tells us that we are different from these four people again, and we are similar. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. I did not even know that was going to happen like that. Weird. All right, let's put us back down here. I bet you can think of some different ways that we are similar or we are different. All right, let's think. I know you're thinking, ooh, did someone say, I think I heard somebody say it, or I'm a mind reader. I heard someone think it. Yep. They said children, if you have children. Okay, well, let's think. Miss Harris, you may not know, she has 3 children. And she is different from the rest of us because no one else has 3 children. Okay, let's think. Miss Joyce and Miss Rouse are similar because they both have 2 children. Okay, that's kind of cool. So they have 2 children, she has 3 children. They are different, but they're also similar because they have kids. Okay, let's go next. Miss Owens and Miss Scarborough each have 1 child. So Miss Owens and Miss Scarborough are similar because we both have 1 baby. And our children are both younger. And then Miss Martin doesn't have any children, human children, I should say, but she has lots of animal children. She has lots of animals, and we do not. Miss Martin has horses and puppies and doggies. So Miss Martin is different from Miss Scarborough and myself, and Miss Rouse and Miss Joyce and Miss Harris, because she has all of the fur animals, or the puppy and animal children, I should say. So people can be similar and people can be different in lots of different ways. And it's kind of crazy to think that we all are similar because everyone listening to this video is in 3rd grade. And all of these people down here are similar because we all teach 3rd grade. Okay, let's do one more. Okay. I am over here, and I'm not going to tell you why yet. And Miss Harris is also over here. Let's see. No. I don't think. I could get this wrong. But while at Parsley, these people, again, oh my goodness, they're a good team. These 4 people over here are similar because they have only taught 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade. But Ms. Harris and Ms. Owens have taught either kindergarten, first grade, second grade, or third grade. We've taught the lower grades and they have taught the upper grades. So that is another way that we are similar or different. And these are all ways that we are comparing and contrasting our teachers. We're comparing, seeing how they're alike, and contrasting to see how they're different. Awesome job, guys. I hope you liked seeing our pictures too. Now, after or at the bottom of your page that you're on with your notes, we're going to draw our two thinking maps. Go ahead and draw our double bubble map, and you're going to label it double bubble map because this is the thinking map that we use to show comparing and contrasting. So we're going to put that shows how things are similar and different. So both of these thinking maps show how things are similar and different. We use double bubble maps a lot in class, don't we, guys? And this one's not color coded yet. Tomorrow or the next lesson, we're going to actually get to color code one, which you know is my favorite thing to do with a thinking map. I love to color code them. Now, a Venn diagram also can be color coded. We don't use these as much, Venn diagrams. We used to when Miss Owens was a little girl and I was in school. We only used Venn diagrams to show how things are alike in the middle and how things are different on the outside. But now we have this awesome double bubble map, and the double bubble map is what we use in class the most now. So go ahead and draw your two examples and label your two examples in your notebook. Awesome. Be sure to pause your video if you need to, okay, guys? Now, once you've done this, you have taken your notes for today and you are a rock star. I hope that you had so much fun with our first activity with comparing and contrasting. And our next lesson, we're actually going to get to create a double bubble map together so we can compare and contrast together. So I can't wait. I hope you guys are ready. All right, talk to you soon. Bye, guys.